All right, good morning, Coach Slack on his morning prayer walk here. You know, beautiful morning near Pittsburgh here in 84, Pennsylvania. Anytime the sun comes up in our region, it's a beautiful morning as far as weather. But I'm going to get right into the workout to try to save some time on the length of the videos. Try to become aware of that, but get right into the physical exercise. I'm going to attempt to do some handstand push-ups, work on my shoulders a little bit here with these featured exercises. Handstand push-ups using the wall here, this big old cherry tree. Yep, big old cherry tree. And then hit the rest of the shoulders with some lat raises with some stones I found over at Mikkel's camp. But and then I'll just talk about a couple things that was coming to mind as I was coming down. You know, even just mention the word exercise. You know, exercise your spirit by praying. Exercise your mind by removing all the distractions and allowing yourself some deep thought. And then finding ways to physically exercise. You know, besides the yard work, you know, in my case, other people have different circumstances, but in my case right now it's yard work, working out with my 13-year-old son. You know, we have a dumbbell set up in the basement. We do that in the evenings because right now it's school time for him. And then I try to find these ways in the exercise forest here to hit different body parts and give people ideas. All right, so this first attempt might be a little shaky, hopefully, and we'll see what the range of motion looks like. I haven't done these in a while. Okay, all right. All right, not bad. All right, not bad. That wasn't a bad first set. I thought I was going to do worse. All right, then going to hit some lateral raises here. Again, using this, I'm still nursing my wimpy lower back. But hit some front, some side laterals, just with some stones here. You know, speaking of beautiful morning, I was thinking of a quote that I heard one time, and I think it's from a scientist. Don't quote me on that. But the quote went something like this. You know, the world is so amazing that to think that this happened by some, you know, magnificent accident is just absurd because, you know, the quote went like this. To think that, you know, this amazing life that we live was created by accident is absurd as thinking that a nuclear bomb hit an auto salvage yard and you know, all this time passes and the dust settles and there's a perfectly working car left standing. You know, so that was something like the quote, that all this, he used it as a metaphor. He likened it to a nuclear bomb hitting an auto salvage yard and there being a working car left remaining. All right, let's try these second set. All right, second set was one. I gotta get the rock set up better. There's gonna be no second take on this video. I'm going to do 2 sets. But then I was also thinking about Mike Megaludis. I was telling a Megaludis story the other day. Nico's papu that I met, and he would say this to me all the time. He'd say, hey Michael, God is love, love is God. Without God, there's nothing. Do you realize that, Michael? How beautiful is that? And, you know, and it really is. You know, God is love, love is God. Without God, there's nothing. All right, second set. Let's try to get this better. not bad. I'll work it out. And if I persist in doing my exercises, I promise within a few weeks, the range of motion will get better, the weights will go up, stones will get larger, and everything will work out. You know, it's, and I'll close out with this. It's our responsibility to do as much as we can to ensure our physical, mental, and spiritual health. And if we do that as a community, then society will become more healthy. But it's our responsibility. Even me, a very faithful man, I'm not leaving it in God's hands. You know, I know he can do all things, but it's still, that's free will. He's leaving, the choice is mine to do as much as I can. It's my responsibility to stay healthy as much as I can, and then the rest takes care of itself. And then beyond that is where faith, hope, and love kicks in. Love you guys. All right, bye-bye.